Jaylen, after 3 losses at the beginning of the season, how much more confidence does tonight's game has improved to you personally and to the team when you know you're still able to beat the best team last season?
What's the question again?
How much confidence does
confidence?
tonight's game has brought you?
You know, it's just one game. We got a lot of basketball in front of us. We're still learning, still figuring some stuff out, but moving in the right direction. I got full confidence in my teammates and our coaching staff, but we still growing and learning every single day. Today was a good night for us. We played well. We just got to keep building on that.
Jaylen, in the first few games that when you guys were losing, you had struggled second quarter, fourth quarter. What's the difference in tonight's game where you guys were able to have a really good second quarter and you were able to close the game out?
Rebounding. I think we rebounded really well. Our first shot defense has been really good, but we rebounded at a really good rate. Josh and Nimi, both on the glass, were exceptional, and that's what we're going to need going forward. I think rebounding is one of the, it's probably one of the most obvious things in basketball, but makes a huge difference. I think rebounding was great for us tonight.
When you talk about the rebounding, I mean, I think there's a tendency in the NBA, a lot of people turn and look, and now you guys are kind of forced to find bodies and stuff like that. What's just from like a culture change when it comes to the rebounding and putting in the more effort? What's that like?
It's just an emphasis, one, but also just kind of getting a rhythm. Rebounding is an art, it's a skill, just like shooting, just like passing, just like anything else. You got to have timing. You got to have a feel for where the ball is going to come off. It's a long shot, long rebounds. You got to get into the fight. It's an art form. So just being able to, watch the film and see where we made mistakes, where we were just terrible on the glass in the last 3 games, we were able to come out tonight and make up for that.
Jaylen, Joe was just talking about how he thinks playing with this fast pace this season kind of plays to your strengths individually. What was your reaction when you realized this is kind of how you guys were going to play this year? Were you like pumped about it, and how do you think it suits kind of your game?
I think it suits my game for sure, just being able to get out and explore my athleticism and things like that, and then find a rhythm, etc. We got a bunch of shooters, so being able to find them, Cleveland is a team that likes to they have heavy shifts, and I made a couple turnovers early in the game where, you just got to get off it a little bit earlier. But just being able to get out and run and play basketball, at the end of the day, it's your job to come out and have fun and play ball. So I feel like I'm one of the best at that. So just coming out and just playing, that's it.
Were you actually calling LeBron last night on your stream?
Yeah.
More seriously, what was your reaction when the internet kind of went crazy over that? And how did you take that? How did you respond to that? What went into going live about it, kind of making a joke about it?
It was my birthday, so, I was feeling great, to be honest. Got a Jaylen Brown day in Boston, which is pretty awesome. I'm not sure how many athletes get the privilege of having their own day, but that was my birthday, so it was a pretty good day for me. And then I just wanted to come out the next game and respond and get a win. Starting out the season 0-for-3, not ideal. So that was more on my mind than anything, just losing basketball games.
And then Josh Minot talked about how he's kind of embraced, defense first. That's what you guys need from him. How has his ability to embrace the energy stuff impacted you guys since he's been in the starting lineup?
Josh has been great. We just got to keep building on it. I'll be talking to him. Just keep building on it, keep being consistent, keep, rebounding. All of that stuff is great. That's going to make huge contributions to our team. So I'm going to just stay in his ear. But tonight was an excellent game from him. That's exactly what we need. And then on offense, he was able to get out and be aggressive a little bit, hit a couple shots when he was open. So hopefully that builds his confidence, because we're going to need that consistently from him. And I think he can do it. I think he's talented enough to do it. So just going to keep building on it.
Last 2 questions, Bobby, and then Justin.
In regards to Nimi's screening, what have you seen in terms of the impact of his picks being able to lead to positive outcomes offensively?
Nimi's been, he works on that all the time, his screening. and reading how the defense is guarding and then getting out quick. So he's learning as well. He's learning and he's building. Keep, he had a great rebounding game. He's been screening well all year. I'm looking forward to trying to get him some easy ones to get him going on defense and stuff like that as the season goes on, as we build some chemistry. But, you know, I'm definitely seeing us building in the right direction. Sometimes it results in wins. Sometimes it results in losses. But as long as we continue to develop and get better, that's the most important thing for this group right now, to learn and get better. And sometimes just you got to do it through experience. Can't expect it just to come in, a bunch of new guys to come in and expect to know how to win and know how to. We're gonna learn. We're gonna build. And I know we're not gonna make any excuses, but it's a great challenge, and I'm excited for it.
Jaylen, you talked a couple times about like learning throughout the season here. Where do you guys feel like you guys are at in that process? I understand it's still early, like you just said.
Super early. It's been, you know, the season just started a week and a half ago. You know, some of these guys are starting in the NBA for the first time. You know, some of these guys are playing roles in the NBA for the first time, getting real minutes for the first time in their career. You know, so you know, there is a lack in experience to some degree, but, you know, through our coaching staff, preparing them for the game and then having other great players around them, smart players around them, trying to help them make it easier for them in a sense and help them get more comfortable, get more confident so they can be consistent throughout the year. But, you know, it'd be mistakes at times, and as a team, we learn and we take our hits together, but we're super early in that stage. Like, great win tonight, but this is not our peak. We got a long way to go, and I'm looking forward to getting there.
Thank you, Jaylen.